You know, at some point in this movie, I'm pretty sure Venom has a line around the sounds of, like, at this point, I think we can do whatever we want. I have a feeling that's what the writers thought. Venom is the new hit smash of the new Spider-Man Sony movies, except for the actual smash hit that comes out. See it right now. I think whenever people saw that this movie was being announced, people were tepid, I guess. People were excited, but people were tepid, mainly because we're actually getting the Venom movie, but also tepid because it's just Venom. It's only Venom. There is no Spider-Man, there's no other Spider-Man. It's focusing on him and him alone, so people are going in like, how is this gonna work? Oh boy. Yeah. Overall, Venom is a very... what do I say? It's a rough movie. It's got really good moments, and it's got really weird moments too. It doesn't realize what it's trying to be, I guess. Like, they wanted to make a Venom movie, but they really hadn't cracked what they needed to make it good. Like, all the Spider-Man films, whether you like them or hate them, they have something that everyone seems to connect with and that everybody seems to like about them. But this movie, it seems like, we're just gonna make something, let's see what happens. I will say, I didn't hate this movie. I think there are far worse things that can come out. It's just, this movie was very meh, I guess. Like, whenever I saw it, I very much enjoyed it, and I was like, oh yeah, that was a good movie. And then, like, after the first week, I was like, did I actually go see Venom or what? It's one of those movies where it's like you see it and you move on. There's really no staying value, and there's nothing impactful about the movie, I guess. I guess one of the great things about the movie, though, is I have to say Venom and Tom Hardy are probably the best part about the movie. To clarify, basically, they have this weird dynamic of they're both stuck with each other, so they have to kind of work with each other, and that leads to really, really good character moments, very funny character moments, and it's just, I really felt like they had a connection, and that they really worked off together well, which is really funny because it's just Tom Hardy acting to Tom Hardy. Basically, if you're a fan of Tom Hardy, go see this movie, because any scenes he's in, he just has this energy to him, and it's really sad whenever afterwards he said that there was like, I don't know, like 3 hours worth of like improv he did for the movie. I would love it if they added more of that, because there are some scenes where it feels like it definitely needs that. It definitely feels like the other actors are reading a script and doing their job. Not poorly, but not the best. Tom Hardy is the only one that feels like he's actually genuinely having fun, and that he brings the energy. He's staying value for the movie, I believe, because it's just like, without Tom Hardy, this movie would be so boring and probably really bad. I think the other thing, though, is that it's a very, like, by the numbers movie. Like, it's not your totally typical origin story. I like the twist of that the whole driving plot is actually just a revenge plot. It's not really your typical superhero origin story. It's more of a villain's origin story, anti-hero, whatever you want to call him. I like that kind of twist. I wish they pushed more into that, but it kind of just loses halfway through, and it becomes a, oh well, everybody's a villain, let's all fight. One of the other problems I think I had with this movie is that the CGI, I think, is actually good, but at the end of the movie, it kind of becomes a very big mess of CGI. And whenever it becomes that, it's not really that well. There are some scenes where the CGI is used very well, and it's done really good. But then you have, like, the ending where it's just like, oh, what the heck is going on? It's just a mishmash of computers. What the heck? I think it's weird because in our day and age, we've learned a lot about CGI and how it works and how you can properly use it, but still, we haven't cracked it to the umpteenth degree to where everybody's just doing the same thing. But besides that, this movie is very problematic, but it also has good moments in it, but it also has bad moments in it. Overall, it's a really weird mixed bag, really. And if you're a fan of Venom, you can go in and have a good time. But if you're going in to see, like, I want to see a masterpiece film, you just might want to skip this one. In the end, I'd give Venom probably maybe 2.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't the worst thing I saw this year, but it definitely wasn't the most entertaining thing I saw this year. But and remember, stay classy. What the hell?
Hello, classy, what do you want?
Well, I guess, you got room for one more?
We always have a spot open for you. Want to deal?
Sure. Yeah. You know, in fact, I haven't played cards in years. I should have done this a long time ago.
You were always welcome here, friend.
Thank you. When do we start?